Welcome for my another video about learning. Our discussion for today is about the trigonometric equation. Okay, trigonometric equation definition is trigonometry is derived from the Greek word trigon, which is triangle, and the method with which to measure. It is a branch of mathematics that deals with the relationship between the lengths and angles of the sides of the triangles. Trigonometric equation is an equation involving one or more trigonometric ratios of unknown angles. It is expressed as ratios of sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant angles. For example, cos 2x plus 5 sin x equals 0 is a trigonometric equation. Now let's have some examples. We have the problem 1. Solve for the value of x for secant x, cosecant x equals cosecant x. So we have the solution. Secant x, cosecant x equals secant x. The first thing we need to do is to form into the trigonometric equation. So we need to put 0 in the left side. So we need to subtract with secant x our secant x. This one. So we can come up the answer of secant x, sec x, and cosecant x minus cosecant x equals 0. Then we need to distribute our secant x, put our secant x here, and subtract our secant x into secant x, so we can get secant x minus 1 equals 0. Our secant x, our cosecant x, we have the value of 0, and the secant x1 is equals to 0, secant x is equals to 1. In our unit circle, secant x and cosecant x cannot be found, so we can put in our head that our secant x is our sine, and secant x is our cosine. So our sine 0, we need to find it in the unit circle, which has the value of 0, and our second one is our cosine. We have the value of 0, so the answer is 0. Okay, next example, we have solve the value of x for 2 sin squared x plus 10 sine x equals 1, which have our solution, 2n squared x plus sine x equals 1. So all we need to do is to make our 1 into the negative form, 2 sin x plus sin x plus negative 1, and distribute it to 2 sin x minus 1 times sin x plus 1 equals 0 to in the trigonometric equation. And then we can cope up of 2 sin x minus 1 equals 0 and sin x plus 1 equals 0. So we can get the answer of sin x plus sin over negative 1, 1/2, and x equals sin negative 1, negative 1. So we can get the answer of that in our unit circle, which our sin 1/2 is x radian over 6 and 5 pi over 6. Pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. And x equals 3 pi over 2. And for another example, solve for the value of x for 1 minus 2 cos x equals 0. So the solution is 1 minus 2 cos x equals 0. 1 minus 2 cos x equals 0. We need to multiply it by itself in negative 1, so that we can come up the answer of negative 2x cos x equals to negative 1, and then multiply it by itself, negative cos x minus negative 1 over negative 2, and cos x over negative 2. So we can get the answer of cos x equals 1/2. In the unit circle, we need to find the value of cos x 1/2. So we have value of x equals 2 pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3 in our unit circle. So that's it for our discussion about the trigonometric equation. I hope you have learned, and I hope you want to see me in my another video about learning. Thank you.